Discord. Almost every time he appears on screen, we're guaranteed to have some epic, hilarious, or epically hilarious episode. We know so much about him, but at the same time, we know nothing about him and his backstory. So naturally, this is a huge space to be filled with headcanons and theories, including probably the most popular and well-known one saying that Discord is Starswirl the Bearded, or at least he was in the past. Some fans are agreeing, and some fans are disagreeing, but I personally stand for none of the side because they both have their points. In fact, I have my two own theories about Discord's past, one revolving around possibility that he was a pony before, not necessarily Starswirl the Bearded, but still possible. Second is my preferable, which is have one big argument why he wasn't a pony in the past, related to both my first and Starswirl the Discord theory. So, allow me to elaborate, starting with first theory. Most fans assume that during his time, Starswirl was the only pony capable of using powerful magic, and may have linked Discord's lack of experience with friendship with Celestia saying the same about Starswirl. Yet those who deny that theory are rightly pointing at the fact that if, at some point, Starswirl became Discord, he wouldn't be portrayed as a hero. Those arguments made me think, and watching the show itself hinted me to other possibility, because the first hint I mentioned is pretty much wrong and not logical, even by MOP standards. Based on what we've seen so far, the only one pony for generation talented with magic itself is almost impossible. It's just like we've seen in the show. Twilight isn't, or wasn't, the only unicorn whose special talent is magic. We have Starlight Glimmer, Trixie, maybe Moondancer, but even if she didn't show her magic skills, we might even count Sunset Shimmer, but that is questionable as long as the questionable girls are separated from the main show. Heck, the whole school for gifted unicorns proved that there might be even more. And you really believe that during his time Starswirl was the only one-of-a-kind unicorn talented with magic? Pretty much unlikely, especially if we consider Clover the Clever as the one talented with magic too. And there is also one constant formula for those characters. They're all outsiders without friends, focused on their studies or their goals. Twilight have no friends in the past, Sunset too, Starlight never had real friends, only followers, Moondancer rejected friendship, and Trixie only seek for attention. Pretty much we have the same deal with Starswirl, so we can assume that during his time, if there were magical talented unicorns, they were all outsiders. But that's not the point. The point is, what if one of those unicorns was so focused on his magic studies and improving his skill to the point he decided to went deep into some forbidden type of magic that was powerful but backfire was slow corruption to the point of completely lose personality and becoming new chaotic entity. Putting it simple, Discord might be a pony in the past, but I don't think he is or was Starswirl the Bearded, because, as I said, I agree with one point of those who deny that theory. He wouldn't be portrayed as a hero if he turned into chaotic tyrant making Pony's life so miserable. Going further, we've seen the examples of powerful but corrupting magic with Alicorn Amulet and Inspiration Manifestation, and theoretically, Inspiration Manifestation might be the thing that made Discord. Think about it. Inspiration Manifestation allows user to materialize everything that he imagined, pretty much the same Discord is doing. It might be that during slow corruptions, some pony in the past have changed his form, intentionally or not, into some more chaotic one. It's only an example because there are some difference between magic of book and Discord's magic. But It actually is shown by point. When it comes to magic in Equestria, possibilities are limitless, and since we saw 2 examples, we can assume that there might be even more dark forbidden magic corrupting those who dare using it. Besides, there is also another hint, the fact that different types of magic are not restricted for only one being, just like we saw in Crystal Empire when Celestia and Twilight were using Sombra's magic, or Twilight using Rarity's gem detecting spell in Dogs and Ponies. So that hinted to the possibility that before his current form, Discord might have been studying different type of magic, eventually discovering chaos magic or something related to it, and have been completely taken by it at some point. But to be honest, that's my theory for his past as a pony, but personally, after hearing Lauren Faust's story in documentary about bronies, of how she was creating Discord, I don't think that she designed him to be a twisted Starsword bearded. Rather, she was designing him to be like Q from Star Trek, especially after introducing this character to Hasbro and when they asked,
"Can we get John Delancey?"
So, having that in mind, I personally think Discord is just a being that is supposed to be a balance to Tree of Harmony. Maybe he was created by the same power that Tree was, but eventually he went wild. And maybe that is also the reason why instead of killing him for good, he's still kept alive by being turned into stone statue. They both have to be present and alive to remain balance of chaos and harmony. That's all. No overused story of innocent outsider person or pony twisted into chaotic omnipotent being. Besides, if Discord was a pony in the past and have been twisted by some kind of dark magic, why he was turned into stone instead of returning to his previous self when he was defeated by the power of elements of harmony? Twice. We've seen this case a few times with Nightmare Moon and Sunset Shimmer, the 2 characters that have been corrupted by magic. So, if it would be a case with Discord, why stone statue instead of cleanse? But maybe you have different opinion on it. Leave a comment. You prefer the old Starsword theories, or maybe my theory convinced you, or maybe you have no opinion and just enjoying Discord's character. So, until next time, thanks for watching.